So this is the first page of the new file. So you see we've got two lines. So the top one's the dambao, and the bottom one is an example of something that I hope to play with this electronic instrument I'm designing.
Yes.
But as you see, they're both quite free. There's no bar lines.
My name is James Anderson, and I am a composer. I'm originally from the UK, but I've been living in Germany for the last 7 years.
Your reaction to that?
Yeah, I think it's, if we can play live, it's safe, I think, and we can follow the feeling of the playing during playing.
Absolutely,
it's
yeah.
better than
But for me as well, there's also a free element. So likewise, if you see, look on the first page, on the second line, see, I've also got a wavy part in the electronic, and it's also the time is quite approximate still. So the idea is that you don't have razor sharp, you play and I play here, like da da, but rather you play and then I sort of come in and play, and there's an overall sound for a short period of time.
Okay, or maybe we look at each other and
yeah.
I play the music like this in Sweden with my friend in the composition of the Swedish composers. He writes duo for me and Dan Cheng Vietnam, and we always have to look at each other to note because it's quite difficult to catch up every sound together, even with the tempo and with the time of the playing like this. But the way for playing is quite flexible and free, so we have to look at and find the point together or don't put together.
Exactly, yeah. Or what I was thinking as well is at some points, I mean, it really doesn't have to. This is very, very rough. So this is not the final product. And as I said, the second page is better as well. But these were just a sort of collection of ideas after I had transcribed some of those pieces you sent. But and I also looked at some. What's quite interesting actually about the Vietnamese music is that one of those pieces that I googled it, and there's actually there's two written versions of it I found. Neither of them are like in that recording, and they're both in different tonalities. So one of them is in a minor key and the other one is in the major key, but it's the same piece. And I thought it was quite interesting because basically it's not like you have, if you're playing a piece by Mozart, say, there are certain liberties or freedoms that you have with articulation, say, or within the style, but it is, on beat 3 you play this, and then this lasts for 2 beats, and this is how it is, unless someone finds a new score or something. But with this Vietnamese music, is that there's no definitive version. It's just, it's like there's a version of it that someone's written down, but then when you actually hear it, it's nothing like it. So that's sort of what I was going for here as well, because you see as well that sometimes the in the dambao, I mean, there are specific notes and there are specific articulations, like like here's a little vibrato, but this is in a way more precise, but then the pitches aren't really. So this is like before, like you go this sort of stuff. But likewise, you could also throw in some Vietnamese style articulation just to make it, so it will never be the same played twice. Every concert will be.
It's never be the same. It's difficult to be the same.
Exactly. But tell you what, then, do you want to have a go at playing some of these, just so that we can? I mean, some of them are probably quite similar in concept to the ones from before.
Okay. So the second note is the E or FE?
E.
Could you show me the tempo? 60 time this time.
Yeah, but so this would be like something like this, I think.
Yeah.
But again, very.
So the next E is should be
Exactly.
quite difficult for me because I had to change the position of the stick because I will show you.
Okay.